What up, y'all? Good morning. I was watching the Don Lemon show, and if you know anything about what I talk about the same political subjects as most other people, but I do it from the standpoint of being a Christian, a real Christian. Not because I'm perfect, but because I've recognized that there is a bunch of hypocrisy, there's a bunch of blasphemy, there's a bunch of racism that has embedded itself and mixed itself in, intertwined itself within what is supposed to be the Christian religion. I've noticed that it's Christianity as long as it's white prophet, white nationalist, white supremacist ideals. I mean, just look around you. Just look around you. What's happening in America right now by the people that call themselves Christians? Just barely there are starting to be more people that are opening their eyes and realizing this is not of Christ, and you're seeing a few specks of pastors pop out and say something. The rest of them are cowards, being quiet and just preaching around the issue, never acknowledging what's actually happening because they don't want to offend their congregation, because if they offend their congregation, then that means people are going to leave. That means that's less money in their pocket to continue their business of the church building. It also potentially means that they will actually receive true persecution. I could go on and on about that, but I'm going to show you these clips.
Senator Alyssa Slotkin.
Senator Mark Kelly.
Representative Chris Deluzio.
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander.
Representative Chrissy Houlihan.
Congressman Jason Crow.
I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former Navy.
Former paratrooper and Army Ranger.
Former intelligence officer.
Former Air Force.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
And the intelligence community.
Who take risks each day
To keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now.
Americans trust their military.
But that trust is at risk.
This administration is pitting our uniformed military
And intelligence community professionals
against American citizens.
like us. You all swore an oath.
To protect and defend this Constitution.
And right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad,
But from right here at home.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
you must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law.
Or our Constitution.
We know this is hard.
And that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
The Army.
Our Navy,
The Air Force.
Your vigilance is critical.
and know that we have your back.
Because now, more than ever,
The American people need you.
We need you to stand up for our laws.
our Constitution, and
And who we are as Americans. Don't give up.
don't give up.
don't give up.
Don't give up the ship.
Okay, so you see the lawmakers, they're giving their speech about basically being able to refuse the directives given if they are illegal. You see the people encouraging the people in the military to stand up for what's right? Then you get the response from the head of this nation with completely extreme and violent rhetoric. These are the same people that when that dude was taken out a couple months ago, they wanted to talk about violent rhetoric. I'm going to show you a clip from Mike Johnson, the speaker, on the issue so that you can see how sly and snakish that he is. And then I'm also going to show you Caroline Leavitt, and these are both from the Don Lemon show. So the gist of it is, I'm just going to show you, you saw the video. You saw the video for yourself. Now look at how they present it to the morons that follow them. The bottom line is, you can see it for yourself. Who are the ones that are the Judases? And for what? So take a look.
What I read was he was defining the crime of sedition. Okay, I don't. That is a factual statement, but obviously attorneys have to parse the language and determine all that. What I'm saying, what I will say unequivocally, that was a wildly inappropriate thing for so-called leaders in Congress to do, to encourage young troops to disobey orders. I mean, think of what the threat that is to our national security and what it means to our institutions. We have got to raise the bar in Congress. This is out of control and is wildly inappropriate. And for a senator like Mark Kelly or any member of Congress in the House or Senate to be engaging in that kind of talk is to me just so beyond the pale.
Unlawful orders can include actions like targeting civilians, You guys didn't hear me, did you? Andy? Did you
It's on.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Unlawful orders. First, let me just read this back for you guys, okay? They can be held accountable for following an illegal command, a principle known as the Nuremberg defense rejection. Unlawful orders can include actions like targeting civilians, picking up people without due process. It didn't say citizens, it says civilians, which means anybody who they pick up, whether it's a U.S. citizen or not, documented or undocumented, okay? And though most orders are lawful, service members can seek guidance from a military attorney if unsure about the legality of a command.
I mean, it speaks for itself, right? That's part one. Here's part two. There's two clips from Caroline Leavitt. Again, got it from the Don Lemon Show this morning. Again, my angle is pay attention to the Christianity in the things that she's saying. Pay attention to the Christ that she is presenting as she misleads a bunch of idiot sheep off of a cliff, like she does every day. Pay attention.
Brian.
Thank you, Caroline. Two questions. We were talking about before, earlier in this briefing, about the president's orders. You were going back and forth about what the ad said, what it didn't say. My first question is...
The ad?
The advertisement that the Senate Democrats were featured in. So the first question is, no matter what the order is, it could be to any administration official, military or otherwise, no matter if legal experts might think it's illegal, does the president expect those cabinet members, administration officials to go ahead with those orders regardless of any outside thinking or expert?
The president expects his cabinet officials and the administration to follow the law and to demand accountability and hold people accountable for their dangerous rhetoric. And I would just add that if this were Republican members of Congress who were encouraging members of the military and members of our United States government to defy orders from the president and from the chain of command, this entire room would be up in arms. But
now this is the last piece. This is the last clip. Watch how the lie grows. Watch how these people just continue to sell out more and more and go in the opposite direction of anything that would resemble Christianity based on the truth and the evidence versus what they want their idiot followers to think.
Caroline, this morning President Trump accused 6 Democratic lawmakers of seditious behavior punishable by death. Just to be clear, does the president want to execute members of Congress?
no. Let's be clear about what the president is responding to, because many in this room want to talk about the president's response, but not what brought the president to responding in this way. You have sitting members of the United States Congress who conspired together to orchestrate a video message to members of the United States military, to active duty service members, to members of the national security apparatus, encouraging them to defy the president's lawful orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.